Seahawks, Texans, coming up here on EA Sports. Houston, Texas is the site for today's matchup.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really, how are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
Tackle made by Barwin that time. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Foles takes a look now from under center. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's tackled at the 28. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Let's go.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw, and they are in on Bo.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer, but these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done. Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Could have been intercepted that time by Moore.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
3rd and 12 to go. The Seahawks get a 1st down, and now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Handoff brought down at the 47-yard line. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. The Seahawks lined up. Everybody split out wide. Looking across the middle, and the pass batted down incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
3rd down and 10. And he's taken down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. 1st down on the way. The Texans bring in an extra tight end for this play. Kaepernick keeps it. Launches it down the field. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Pass incomplete.
2nd down now.
The intended receiver on the play. 2nd down.
Offense lines up here. Throw to the left. Very nearly intercepted.
Number 7.
3rd down.
3rd down.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. Kaepernick takes it from the gun, and he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. The Seahawks offense now marches onto the field. It's a 2 tight end formation. 1st down at the 41. The tackle is made.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 7. Foles handoff, and that gains 1.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running.
Foles will take it from the gun. Underneath and incomplete that time.
On third downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Good job by the defense that time. 4th down, they were ready for everything. Very aggressive, fast. They make the play, and this could change the game around.
2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. They run the counter play. Breaks the tackle. No doubt about it. Touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Texans getting ready to kick it away. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Kickoff return 24 yards.
The Seahawks offense ready now to see what it can do. Nick Foles will take the snap from out of the gun. First down at the 21. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack. Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. To Vernon Davis. He brings it in. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Nothing like a receiver who can just put his head down and go after the football. That's what he did that time. Nice throw by the quarterback. Watch the receiver at the last second, looks up and makes the catch.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
What a nice job that time by the defensive lineman. He is reading the quarterback the whole way. As the quarterback throws the football, he times it, jumps up and gets those long arms up there and knocks it down. That's an awesome job.
It'll be 3rd down.
Gain of 8 on the play.
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down. The Seahawks signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Lacey lines up in the backfield. First down at the 24. Set up screen. Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Kickoff return 24 yards.
First down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Kaepernick from the gun. Pierre Garçon has the catch. The Texans signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
Gain of 4
It's now
on the
2nd
play.
down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Quarters formation here for the defense. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. Wants to go deep. And it's incomplete.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Brown taken down.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
And he hauls it in. Got the first, and he's got some space. Brought down at the 26.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
First down at the 26. And Clemens almost picked it off.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
First down here. Prevent defense here, trying to avoid the deep pass. Looking long. Almost intercepted that time. That does it for the first half. Texans trailing this one. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. Fields the football at the 3. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Texans offense now coming out. Colin Kaepernick under center. Now first and 10. It's Garcon. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
That catch will extend the drive.
Number 88 makes the catch. Gain of 12.
First down here after the completion. The Texans come out in a 2 tight end set. Scrambling out of the pocket. Ball comes out. The defense has the football, and he's brought to the ground.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
Foles takes a look now from under center. They'll go ground. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Number 27 with the carry on the play. Gain of 1.
Second down.
Under.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He has the grab, and it's McCourty who makes the tackle.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
They go to the right side. Gains 13.
The Seahawks offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Play action. Foles reaches out and snatches it. Gallette's in on the tackle.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Number 27 gets the call to run. 1-yard gain on the play.
Third down following the run.
Under.
One last play before the quarter ends. Bowles takes it from the gun, finds his mark in the promised land. Touchdown.
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Kickoff return 22 yards. Number 28 on the return.
The Texans are getting set for their next possession.
Sunday.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 21. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
Colin Kaepernick under center. 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the play fake. Could have been intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 3rd and 10. Here's Miller. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And now they're in the hurry up. They're going back up top. Throws to the right. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him. That football came loose. Incomplete pass.
Kaepernick now on the move. Breaks free. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. First down, offense readying for the snap. Wasting no time now for this next play. And he's thrown to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
2nd and long. The defense gets another sack. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Throws the pass. It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down at the 47. To the ground. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Let's go.
Set up screen to Lacey. And they get to him at the 45.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody open deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a 3rd and manageable situation to deal with.
The give, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Good job of knowing the situation on the offensive side. 3rd and short. Don't look for a big run. Just get enough to get a first down and get those chains moving.
1st and 10. Back to the ground. And that'll gain just a few yards. Coming up, 2nd down.
27, the ball carrier on the play. Gain 3.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. 3rd down coming up. Going to the hurry up. Under a minute to go here. Play fake. Over to Ebron. In on the stop.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Looking to go up top again on first down. And they are in on Bo. The Seahawks are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
First and goal from the 5. Ball is out. And the recovery is made by the...
No one's going to get him now. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10,